Finishing up our no champion, no problem run. It's a very, very interesting deck that relies exclusively on Big Sludge. There's a little bit of help from Wickless Baron, but you've just got really weird ways of applying a lot of stealth, using Intent on Death and Preserve to kind of make this 5-card combination happen, as well as a little bit of Formless Child stuff going in on it. It's a very weird deck. So I think we're gonna go... I don't think getting any buffs really helps us. Another Endless could be kind of nice, but I kind of want to get like maybe a Permafrost on some of our stuff. There we go. I was gonna say like a Permafrost maybe on this Intent on Death goes a pretty long way. Should do it on the Molded because this will actually be free. But do it on the Intent on Death anyway. I actually don't care about checking anything else right now. This would be very interesting, but basically ruin our run, I think. We're not gonna take that. I don't like any of these, we're gonna re-roll it. Again, just really crappy selection from that one. We're gonna re-roll, hopefully get another Permafrost. Nope, not really a big deal. Like I said, we're not really focusing on any spell damage spells or anything. So the spells are basically just a little bit bonus. But I do want to go ahead and I think copy our Intent on Death that's permafrosted, because it'll allow us to do a lot more of our shenanigans going on. And I think we're gonna go into the end here with a lot of money, and I think I'm okay with that. Now another big sludge, that would be a good. If we had space for it, I could see it. If we had a drip fall or something, that would be ridiculously overpowered. I don't think it would actually be too bad. Not great. Okay, definitely not great, but I don't think it would be bad. Okay, I was gonna say, I can't believe we missed all that. Okay, just hitting that. Try to start doing some damage on this guy, because he's gonna kind of need it. Oh, thank you. I was gonna say, hopefully we hit our big sludge here. I think we need to go and put the Baron up. Play the Siren. Get our extra mana. There we go. Mana, or extra Ember. He's taking a lot of damage. We have nothing really to get back, so that also really sucks. Our big sludge is definitely in some danger, but that's also why we have the Formless Child. Like, Formless Child is gonna save this. Put those back. So we just stop this, because like, oh, this probably stops it. Okay, I need to draw another card here. I kind of want to kill the least amount of things as possible while drawing that other card. Not very good. That's really terrible. Actually extremely terrible for us. Oh, now that stops dying, so we should hit this. Yes, reforming now is very good. Now we should get both the shark and the big sludge back. Now we're in a much better spot though, because we can play this. I think we want to play the one with Endless. Egg. Play the Shard. We want to try to kill some of these things on the bottom. I don't want to Intent on Death just yet, so We're not looking good at all on this one, so this might actually be a loss. Yeah, this is gonna be a loss. That's really, really unfortunate. We just got extremely unlucky in our placements there. How much? Doing enough. We're not out of it yet, but this next one is almost assuredly our demise. Oh, we've gotten saved. We've gotten entirely saved by that. We need to get the formless child back. Hold the formless, yep. Oh, hitting both dregs there is really not good for us. I have to do some serious damage up here. Both of those are still dying. So I think we actually want to play this up here. That. Some of this alive. Play other Drake bottom. I honestly think if we make it past this, we might still be alive. Oh, this next turn. Oh, boss might be dead. Boss is dead. Boss is dead. Doesn't matter. The boss is dead. I knew we were gonna be okay. I knew we were gonna be okay. That was rough. It was very extremely rough. Woo! Oh, wait. Let's slow it down for Kelly. We actually, I think, the front thing at least gets through all of its stealth. But we're doing 400 attack, so we're for sure gonna win. There we go. I did freeze the dead weight. I mean, you just gotta prove to SERAPH. SERAPH got one kill in. I just made our sludge even stronger for the final punch. I was telling Kelly, the only thing you need in this game is the big sludge. You know? That actually was really awesome. That was a very interesting deck. This was very scary, and I think just based on what we had, I think we got a little bit unlucky with having like our sledge die early, and like we had to do some really fancy reformed child craziness, but it did work out. So I don't think the deck was bad. I think the deck is bad for any other challenge. Like I think any other challenge we don't win there. And we also got all of our melting cards mastered now with that. So there we are. That was a fun one. I definitely, like I said, I don't think the run itself was bad. The deck is bad for anything that isn't double triggers. This big sludge would not be anywhere near as good if it didn't have the double rage. Like 10 rage for one kill. It just does too much, and then also the molten encasements just made it ridiculously strong, which is funny because I feel like the Wickless Bear was was scaling up there. And actually, same with the Siren of the Sea, but it was so hard to juggle all three of them. And I think picking up these two Intent on Deaths permafrosted saved us on that turn where we could just buff up our Siren of the Sea a little bit for free. Whew, that was a weird one. It's also weird that like we had so much draw and Ember at the end, and like having these 5 artifacts would be like, to me, the basis of what you need. Like this fills all of the check boxes. Like you had a lot of draw, the Winged Steel came in handy, and so did this Hell's Banner, which also made the playing of it a little bit strange, is that you had to like juggle, you're playing 2 units to get your 3 Ember. You had to juggle, you couldn't draw the Endless Tomb off of Winged Steel unless you had a mana to play, an Ember to play it. So it's all real very fun deck, very weird. If anyone wants to see the deep link for this, it was yeah, let's generate the shareable. The custom challenge for this one would have been I guess it's not gonna load. Alright, let's load this up. We'll post this and we'll have this be the final screen. If you want to do it, it's steering cables accepted. So feel free to give it a shot. It was a weird one. Very fun deck though at the end. A lot of weird things. When you're playing up, there's a lot of like playing your Formless Child behind something so it doesn't die, then deep freezing your own tombs. There's just a lot of weird stuff in it, and I think it all became from this highly reactive, which I think is a fun and not as overpowered as it seems. Like the big sludge obviously was overpowered, but I think there's some other ones that aren't as crazy with it. So feel free to try that, but we're gonna call it there.